Hello students, today let us learn the property of an angle bisector of a triangle from class 10th. This is the property based on basic proportionality theorem which we have studied earlier. We have to use that basic proportionality theorem to prove this property. So let us have the statement of the theorem. Statement is the bisector of an angle of a triangle divides the side opposite to the angle in the ratio of the remaining sides. To prove this, we need a diagram. So let us have a diagram here. In this diagram, let us consider triangle ACB, where, as we can see, ray CE is an angle. Ray CE is an angle bisector of angle ACB, which is given. Given is in triangle ABC, the bisector of angle C intersects the opposite side of a triangle ABC at point E. That means ray CE is an angle bisector of angle C. So if this is the case, then we have to prove that this angle bisector divides the opposite side in the ratio of the remaining sides. That means AE divided by EB is equal to AC divided by CB. So this is we have to prove. So as ray CE is an angle bisector of angle C, it divides the opposite side AB at point E. So by doing this, we have two parts of side AB, that is AE and BE. So if you take the ratio of AE and BE, that means AE divided by EB, that must be equal to the ratio of the remaining sides. So the remaining sides are AC and CB. So we should take here CA divided by CB. So for this diagram, we have to prove that AE divided by B is equal to AC divided by CB. So to prove this, we need one construction. So as we can see in the diagram, draw a line parallel to CE. So CE is an angle bisector. So we have to draw a line which is parallel to CE from point B. So this is the parallel line drawn. And we have to extend ray AC such that this parallel line intersects ray AC at point D. So this is the construction done. Now, by doing this construction, we are going to start the proof. As we have done a construction, ray CE is parallel to ray BD, and if we consider AD as the transversal, then we have two angles ACE, this one, and CDB. So these two angles are the corresponding angles, and we know that if two lines are parallel, then their corresponding angles are congruent. That's why angle ACE is congruent to angle CDB. The reason is corresponding angles. We'll name this as equation number 1. Similarly, if we consider the same two lines, CE is parallel to BD, and now this time if we consider BC as the transversal, then we have again a pair of angles, that is ECB and CBD. These two angles are alternate angles, and if two lines are parallel, then the alternate angles are also equal. That's why angle ECB is congruent to angle CBD, as they are alternate angles. We call this as equation number. Now if we consider what is given to us, it's given that ray CE is angle bisector of angle ACB. That's why angle ACE must be congruent with angle ECB, as CE is an angle bisector. That's why we have written here angle ACE congruent to angle ECB, equation number 3. If we compare 1, 2 and 3, as we can see in equation 1, angle ACE is congruent to angle CDB, angle ECB is congruent to angle CBD, and angle ACE is congruent to angle ECB. That means in equation 1 and 2, the left hand sides are congruent, which we have written in equation 3. So for equation 1 and 2, if left hand sides are congruent, then the right hand sides must be. The right hand sides of equation 1 and 2 are angle CDB and angle CBD. That's why they must be congruent. So from these three, we must have angle CBD is congruent to angle CDB. Now if we consider this in diagram, angle CBD and angle CDB, these are the two angles of triangle CBD. And we know that if in a triangle two angles are congruent, then their opposite sides are also congruent. Sides opposite to them are CB and CD, so they must be congruent. Therefore, in triangle CBD, side CB is congruent to side CD, as these are the sides opposite to congruent angles. That means we can write it as CB is equal to CD. We'll call this as equation number 4. Now consider a triangle ABD. For this triangle, here CE is parallel to BD as we have done a construction here. So we can use the basic proportionality theorem. So by basic proportionality theorem, if in a triangle, a line which is parallel to one side of a triangle and which divides remaining two sides in two distinct points, then that line must divide those two sides in proportion. That means here CE divides side AB and side AD in proportion. We can write here as EC is parallel to BD. Here CE divides AB and AD in proportion. That means if we take a ratio of AE and BE, that means AE divided by EB is equal to another ratio is AC divided by CD. So this can be written by using basic proportionality theorem. In this equation, instead of CD, we can write CB because we have proved in equation number 4 that CB is equal to CD. So if we write here CB instead of CD, we get AE divided by EB is equal to AC divided by CB. And this is from equation number 4 and 5. That is we wanted to prove AE divided by EB is equal to CA divided by CB. So this is angle bisector theorem. This property is angle bisector theorem, which is proved by using basic proportionality theorem.